We're going to call this first one T1, we're going to call this T2, and we're going to call this one T3. So we're going to move from T1 to T2 to T3. So 1, 4, 5, 8, blank, and then 1180.98. And we're going to say that we're multiplying here by R, and we're multiplying here again by R. So can you build a little Tn equation? What will it be? It'll start with I think I'm going to set it up differently than that. I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to start with 1, 4, 5, 8. And how did we got all the way over to this one over here. Am I off the screen? On the screen? 118098. But we multiplied from here, we multiplied by R once and by R again. So I'm going to say that's R squared. And now I'll go solve it for R. Everyone see how we built that? Is everyone okay with how we built that? When you've got 3 blanks, this is your start, this is your end. So we start with this number, and we multiply it by R once, which is R1. We multiply it by R again, so R times R is R squared. And we finish, and that equals this one here. So we take that number, we divide by 1458 on both sides. So it's gone from here. We now have R squared that equals whatever that answer is when you divide it, and then take the square root of both sides. Can somebody give us that R? Is it exactly 0.9? Awesome. So every month they are taking away 10%. Every month they're taking away 10%, or in terms of good stewards, we're leaving behind 90%. All the spin. Either taking away 10 or leaving behind 90. So now let's go multiply back here as we're going. So multiply so I guess here it would be dividing, if we're going that way, divide by 0.9. I should really get my calculator.
First one back is 1620.
1620.
Last one is
1800.
1800. Yep.
And these ones behind here?
1313.1.
1313.1. Okay.
And 1063.
That's wrong. That's 1312.
Yeah, I know. 1312.
1312. Okay. Thank you. We're really asking for part D. That's what we're trying to do. If the mine is shut down after 48 months, which is our new N, how much will be left? So really we're dealing with just with a Tn question. There's no sum. So we're going to say that Tn is A, and I should have that memorized, Rn minus 1. And let's just see where this goes. Let's see what this says here. Has anyone tried this? Does it not work?
And it only works if you don't minus the 1, and then you get the exact answer you want. Which I've noticed for other questions in some instances you do that, and I don't know why. But if it's already for 48, then you get it. And then you have to use SI because
Okay. Let me just peek here and see what is, this is D, 25D. Okay. Here's where I'm wrong. Although Tn uses a ratio. I'm really surprised they don't use that formula. Let's see what the answer is saying. Here's the back. This is our infinite series. This represents after 48 months. This is our total amount forever in the, is that the number that we used in our table? I thought that we only had this one, our A.
If you plug in like 1800 into the infinite, then it creates 1800.
Maybe that's how they're answering that. They're saying just because it's 1800 in the first month, that only tells us how much was produced. Right? It's 1800 that was produced. I think what it's saying is, this is the kicker here, and this is what we should have seen, what I should have seen in setting this up. How much is left total in the mine? The question is, how much is left total in the mine at month 1, at month 0? How much total is there in the mine? How much is in the mine at time 0? How much total is in there? How much potential mining do we have at the very beginning? This is not our starting. That's not our sum. That's just how much came out. Did it say how much we started with? That's just going to give us the previous month, just as... But that's not the sum of all the amounts in there. That's just how much would have been produced in a previous month. Let's find out what the sum is. Supposing we do this forever. Supposing our 90% happens forever, and this is how we do it. We say that it's going to be forever like that. It's A over 1, R minus 1. Let's go fill that in and see what we got. We know that A is our first month. And we're taking away the 90% that's left over. We're going to have 1800 divided by 0.1 is 18,000 kilograms total in the mine. That's how much total potential mining is available. Then they're asking, suppose it's shut down after 48 months. Okay, well, we need to know how much is produced in 48 months. Let's do that. S48. Well, that's going to be A, 1 minus R to the N, 1 minus R. A was 1800, 1 minus 0.9 to the power of 48, 1 minus 0.9 again. Can someone help me with that number? $1,788 sorry?
55.
Thank you. Over 0.1, which is add two zeros. No, sorry, add 1 0. 1,8. That's in 48 months. Taken out. That's been taken out in 48 months. So 17,800 taken out in 48 months. So the real question is asking us this: how much is left over? How much is still in the mine? So left over, well, it's going to be S infinity, or the total, take away S48, which was taken out. So that's 18,000, take away 17,885, and that becomes interesting question. That's a nice question. I like that. There definitely wasn't one like that in our booklet.
Is there one like that on the?
No. But it's a good question. Just because this was 15 or 0.50.
Yeah,
Oh, 8, yeah. What do we got? 1, 1, 1, 4, 5.
1, 1, 4, 1, 5.
Yep. There we are.